The Austrian Grand Prix is always one of the best races of the F1 season. This year was no different. Set in the beautiful Styrian Mountains, the Red Bull Ring is known for its fast straights and tricky corners, making it a favorite among drivers and fans. The atmosphere was electric as thousands of fans packed the stands, eagerly waiting for the race to start. The race started with a bang. Pole sitter Max Verstappen led the way, but it was chaos behind him as Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc fought for position. Hamilton got off to a great start, challenging Verstappen into turn 1, but Verstappen held his ground. Meanwhile, Carlos Sainz made an incredible move from 4th to 2nd, overtaking Leclerc and Hamilton in one go. As the race settled into a rhythm, we saw some masterful overtakes. Lando Norris's daring move on the outside of turn 3 was a standout, showing his growing confidence. Norris, driving for McLaren, managed to outbrake George Russell, showing his skill and precision. And who could forget Fernando Alonso's brilliant strategy to undercut his rivals during the pit stops? The veteran Alpine driver used his experience to gain several positions, moving up the grid. No race is complete without a bit of drama, and the Austrian GP had plenty. The collision between Sergio Perez and George Russell brought out the safety car, reshuffling the pack and adding more excitement. As we entered the final stages, the fight for the podium heated up. Verstappen was in control, but the battle for second place between Hamilton and Sainz kept everyone on the edge of their seats. Hamilton, driving for Mercedes, was relentless in his pursuit of Sainz. With the checkered flag waved, it was time for celebrations. His flawless drive, combined with his team's smart strategies, showed why he is the reigning champion. Hamilton and Sainz completed the podium, their hard-fought battles throughout the race earning them well-deserved spots on the podium. This race has certainly shaken up the championship standings. Verstappen's victory extends his lead, but the fight for second place is tighter than ever. Hamilton's consistent performances keep him in the hunt, while Sainz's podium finish has boosted Ferrari's position in the Constructors' Championship. And the fans? They were treated to a spectacle that will be remembered for years. The post-race interviews provided some great insights. Verstappen was happy with his victory, praising his team's efforts and the support of the fans. Hamilton acknowledged the tough competition and commended Sainz for his defense. Sainz, on the other hand, was thrilled with his podium finish, highlighting the improvements Ferrari has made this season. This race also saw some impressive performances from other drivers. Oscar Piastri, the rookie sensation, had a great race, finishing in the points and showing his potential. His composure and skill were evident, especially during his duel with experienced drivers like Alonso and Vettel. Speaking of Vettel, the four-time world champion had a mixed day, showing flashes of brilliance but ultimately finishing outside the points due to a late race mechanical issue. Let's talk about the technical aspects that played a crucial role in this race. Tire management was key, with the Red Bull Ring's rough surface testing the team's strategies. The hard compound tires proved to be the most effective, offering a balance between durability and performance. Verstappen's decision to pit early for hards paid off, allowing him to maintain a strong pace throughout the race. The weather also played a part, with intermittent rain making the track conditions unpredictable. The teams had to be ready to adapt their strategies at a moment's notice. The brief showers led to some exciting moments, with drivers struggling for grip and making split-second decisions. It was a test of skill and nerve, and those who managed it well were rewarded. One of the most talked about moments was the battle between Leclerc and Norris. Their duel was a masterclass in racing, with both drivers pushing their cars to the limit. Leclerc, driving for Ferrari, displayed his usual aggressive style, while Norris's smooth driving and tactical skill kept him in contention. Their wheel-to-wheel combat was a highlight, earning applause from fans and pundits alike. Another memorable moment was the strategic gamble by Mercedes with Lewis Hamilton. During a late safety car period, Hamilton's team decided to pit for fresh tires, hoping to gain an advantage in the closing laps. This decision paid off as Hamilton charged through the field, making several key overtakes and finishing on the podium. His masterful driving under pressure was a testament to his experience and skill. The mid-race battle between Max Verstappen and Carlos Sainz also kept everyone on the edge of their seats. Verstappen, who started on pole, faced relentless pressure from Sainz, who had a fantastic race pace. The two exchanged positions multiple times, showcasing their exceptional racing talents. Ultimately, Verstappen managed to pull ahead, but Sainz's performance was a clear indicator of Ferrari's improved form this season. A significant turning point in the race was the dramatic collision between George Russell and Sergio Perez. Attempting an ambitious move on the inside, Perez clipped Russell's rear tire, causing both to spin off the track. The incident brought out the safety car and reshuffled the order, leading to heated debates and discussions among fans and analysts about racing etiquette and aggressive driving. Fernando Alonso's impressive comeback drive was another highlight. Starting from a low grid position due to a penalty, Alonso used his experience and strategic pit stops to claw his way back into the top 10. His tenacity and skillful overtaking maneuvers reminded everyone why he is considered one of the best drivers on the grid. The final laps saw a thrilling fight for the last points, paying positions between rookie Oscar Piastri and veteran Sebastian Vettel. Piastri, driving with remarkable composure, managed to hold off Vettel's attacks, securing a valuable points finish for his team. This duel highlighted the exciting mix of emerging talent and seasoned expertise in F1, making for a truly engaging race from start to finish. The Austrian Grand Prix also highlighted the evolving rivalry between Lando Norris and George Russell. Norris, driving for McLaren, showcased his growing confidence and skill with a daring overtake on Russell early in the race. Russell, representing Mercedes, responded with calculated aggression, pushing Norris to the limits of his defensive capabilities. This back and forth not only entertained the fans but also underscored the intensity of the competition among the young talents in F1. As they continue to develop, their battles on track are sure to become a defining feature of future seasons. Moreover, the performance of the Haas team was a pleasant surprise for many. Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hülkenberg both showed significant improvements in their car's pace and handling. Magnussen managed to stay in the top 10 for most of the race, showcasing the team's progress with their latest upgrades. Hülkenberg, although finishing just outside the points, demonstrated remarkable racecraft, fighting tooth and nail with seasoned drivers. This resurgence of Haas could shake up the midfield dynamics, adding another layer of excitement to the championship. Off the track, the Austrian Grand Prix also brought attention to the continuous efforts by teams to improve their sustainability initiatives. Several teams showcased their latest advancements in reducing carbon footprints, from the use of sustainable materials in car construction to the implementation of greener logistics solutions. The Red Bull Ring itself has been praised for its commitment to sustainability, with initiatives aimed at minimizing environmental impact and promoting eco-friendly practices. These efforts highlight the ongoing commitment of Formula One to balance thrilling racing action with responsible environmental stewardship, setting a positive example for global motorsports. As we wrap up, let's reflect on the impact of this race on the broader F1 season. The 2024 Austrian Grand Prix has set the stage for an exciting second half of the season. With Verstappen looking unstoppable, the focus shifts to the midfield battles and the fight for second place. Teams like Mercedes, Ferrari, and McLaren are in a fierce contest, each trying to outdo the other with upgrades and smart strategies. That's all for our breakdown of the 2024 Austrian Grand Prix. What was your favorite moment? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more F1 content.